Shell and Tell, the podcast where you talk to Shell.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm here.
Right? I mean, neither can I. I literally walked out of my house and I walked here all the way here.
Yeah, to Canada.
That's why they don't know where we are right now.
I know. Y'all don't know. We're actually in Orlando.
Orlando.
Oh my gosh.
Hi from Florida.
I'm hiding my toes again. Oh my gosh. Y'all keep getting foot content for free, and that's too much.
Too much.
That's too much.
That's bank. That's a lot of lost bank.
I could have been making money off of that.
A lot.
But yeah. So before we get into more foot content, just kidding.
This is the episode. It's foot content.
That's it. That's the whole thing. I guess introduce yourself, y'all. This is one of my besties, so be nice. Okay, go ahead, introduce yourself.
My name is Paz, online known as World Paz. I do a lot of content creation, whether it's streaming, art, drawing, even just I've been in the podcast area lately, so why not
Dibble
for
dabble.
the bestie, for the bestie.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of different tastes, interests, and I'm just very easy to get to know, open up to. Just don't do me wrong, and we cool. And
And if y'all do him wrong, then you got two people to tussle with. They're right here.
It's right and left.
Okay, you don't want to fight with us. But yeah, so we actually met on Discord many years ago.
Crazy.
Which is
Crazy.
insane.
I love this.
We've hung out multiple times because even when I lived in Toronto, we had hung out. And when I had visited Florida, we had hung out. And then now, back and better.
Yeah.
What we do again? We hung out.
Yes.
So it's amazing. And then I think I'm gonna see him again in
December. I'll be going to the West Coast.
Yeah, he coming to California. He doing his little Cali life. So yeah, very excited. But today y'all are gonna get to know him a little better, and that's fortunate. Okay, that's fortunate for you guys because it's a blessing to get to know the people that I get to know. So
Facts. She's spitting facts.
I guess let's get into it,
Okay.
and let's start off with kind of what do you do in your free time, in your fun time?
Whew, loaded question.
Start off strong.
No, legit. I like it though, because I do a lot. I'm not gonna ramble. I tend to ramble. I'll control myself. I promise.
Are you able to?
I like to do a lot, and that's mainly because I don't like to do nothing in my free time. There's rarely times where I'm just sitting there in my bed, and if I am, I'm I gotta do something. I gotta push myself. But like I said, content creation. I like editing videos a lot. I like reacting to shows, anime mainly, and I do like to draw as well. Digital art using my iPad, tablet, whatever. I also like watching anime in my free time. I like streaming, whether it's video games, reactions. I do a lot of video game content on Twitch. And I also, I do a lot. I've tried to
basketball?
Yes, I play basketball.
Which, by the way, y'all better go and subscribe to his Twitch because you get to actually see him play basketball on his Twitch. It's not like he only reacts. It's not like he only plays video games. He also be playing ball sport. Okay.
Ball sport. I love how you said that. No, yeah, and that's part of what I was about to say too. Is I like to mix a lot of things in my life that I like to do into the whole streaming thing, just to see what works, and just I like trying new things. I like to experiment, even if it doesn't work. Let's say you don't like it or whatever. If I'm enjoying it, I'm oh shoot, this is on my channel, whatever.
Because who cares if a few of your viewers don't like it, or honestly, it's about you.
Exactly.
If you enjoy what you're doing, you will find the group of people who enjoy watching you do that.
Exactly, and that's exactly what I found with Shell and with a lot of other people in my life that I've met online, even people I've known for a few years, many years. They've all been very supportive, and I'm very grateful for it.
Yeah, because how am I not going to be supportive when he's so talented?
I appreciate that.
That's what I'm saying.
Talented people got to support talented people, so you got the reciprocation going on here.
Y'all gonna see this episode. Clearly, we're gonna be gassing each other. Okay.
Lots of it. If you don't like it, leave now. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually,
Stay.
stay.
Yeah, I was like, stay. No.
Oh,
Cover your ears. Keep the podcast on.
yeah, ignore him. Ignore him. But yeah, like honestly, yeah, he's multifaceted. Like there is a lot of things about you. So I guess we can start off with like what got you into streaming and how long have you been streaming?
Okay. Dang, that got me thinking. I'm on my 3-year anniversary, I think.
God.
In January, I think it's 3 years. I started because of COVID. I think many people started because of COVID.
Trapped in your house, not sure what to do.
I was playing Animal Crossing every day with my girlfriend at the time, and I was like, damn, bro, it cannot be, this can't be what life is like right now. I mean, I obviously I did like her, but it was just like, as soon as I hit the cap in that game, I was like, bro, I gotta do something.
Yeah, because with Animal Crossing, like, there's a point where it just stopped until they
ceiling.
gave like the new update.
Yeah.
Where you could like go and build more and go swimming.
Exactly.
And da-da-da-da. You were like, okay. What
I was
now?
like, yeah. The swimming thing was probably the last thing I remember. And I ended up, somebody told me that I should stream because I think I was posting some game content. Maybe just either videotapes of me playing, or I would use my phone and be like, oh, this part of the game is really cool. And then somebody was like, you should try to stream that. So then I did. It worked out. And then I started streaming, and I went from 0 to 100 probably by the end of the year. And right now I'm almost at 300 followers, which is my goal for the end of the year.
So currently you're pretty consistent. Like it's almost like 100 followers a year.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah, literally.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm like, that might be my goal until I start seeing like maybe exponential increase. Like 100 a year isn't bad at all.
That's not bad.
Like, that's really good.
Because I always remind people like, and actually, I don't know if y'all saw the episode with Nico. Shameless plug. Go watch Nico's episode. But he's
My
the one who, I love him. But he's the one who always reminds me. He goes, if you are in a room and even 5 people are watching you talk, that's 5 people. That's a lot of people.
That is.
You know what I mean? So 100 people watching you talk, that's a lot of people.
exactly,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That wanted to go, click, subscribe, follow.
Exactly.
That's a lot. So that's good growth,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, and I really like it. It's really like probably my favorite thing to do because I get to do a lot of things. I'm a big consumer of stories and anime, shows, things you can react to, and video games, especially nowadays. Story, I just love to consume them, so it all, like, I enjoy it. I could do all of that using Twitch streaming. And honestly, I've been getting a little more following on YouTube because of the streaming. I'll move whatever I do over there, or I'll actually, streaming kind of got me prepared for what I'm doing on YouTube. And now I'm actually at 304 followers on YouTube, which is like
What
maybe
the hell?
30 more than Twitch. Yeah.
So, but you started YouTube after.
Yes, exactly. So streaming, I was like, oh, this could be cool if I like shortened down, edited the video. And then I did gaming. Gaming was like, but then I was like, I can do anime reactions on my YouTube. And the reactions started bringing in a lot of people. So
And that's crazy because I feel like a lot of people like to think, which I don't even agree with, but a lot of people like to think that YouTube kind of died. And then your growth on YouTube was already faster.
it is.
So
And
clearly YouTube didn't die.
it didn't. And I think it's just with a lot of the bigger YouTubers, there's a lot of restrictions and a lot of, you have to deal with
With
a
the
lot.
monetization.
And yeah, and kind of that's kind of the same thing here. You kind of have to work your way, especially with like anime or copyrighted content. Kind of have to like work your way on how to get past these things so that the video can get uploaded. Sometimes it'll get blocked. There's been times where I've had to delay a reaction for 2 days because I've been trying to upload all 2 days until it clears. So yeah, it's definitely trial and error. But once you get a groove going, then you can post as much as you want, and it's free. It's freeing, and they also stream now on YouTube too. So let's say
like
Twitch.
the same way?
Yeah, you can stream like live stream on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So let's say for whatever reason Twitch goes down for some reason, not that they would, but YouTube is a good alternative. If I wanted to move over from Twitch to YouTube, I already have a bigger following there. Might be able to roll the ball. I only say that because I have 2 copyright strikes on Twitch. So 1 more and I'm out of there.
babe, that's too much.
That
That's too
is.
much.
That is.
What happened?
One of them was my fault. The other one was an accident. The first one was I was reacting to Mob Psycho 100 an anime.
Oh, so good.
And
Such
it's
a good
really
show.
good. It's really good. And then I left it up overnight, and then when I woke up, I saw the strike. I was like, damn. And that had happened to a One Piece episode before, but they removed that one. This one is still on there. It happened last November. I'm
I
like,
just can't understand like why you've gotten those strikes when like you've seen that I was watching so many shows
that's what
and I
I'm
haven't gotten a
saying.
single strike.
That's why I'm like, it might be the anime copyright is just a lot more strict.
Yeah, because I've watched so many reality shows
Mm-hmm.
on Twitch and left it up like permanently. You know what I mean? And I never got a strike. So I just don't understand what it is. Like, is it the anime in specific?
It
Because
might be.
reality shows don't do that?
Yeah, I think reality shows, they might be more like flexible when it comes to reacting. They want people to see and react. And it is also more Americanized. I feel like the
It is.
copyright in Japan is a lot more strict. It's like, hey, you know, you can't really use this. And granted, there are copyright things in America too, but yeah, that was my first one. And my second one, I laugh every time I tell this
Oh,
one
no.
because I was like, one of these, I think it was 2 years ago, maybe last year. Yeah, last year's NBA Finals with the Warriors and the Celtics. I streamed and I got 168 watchers, and they left it up. People were like, "Yo, yo, he's still up." They were taking it out. Everybody we were watching. I was like, "Oh, for real?" And they were like, "Yeah, yeah, just block out during ads, like black out the screen." I was like, "Okay, bet." Everything was good. I didn't put up the video. We were set. I was like, "Oh, 168. Let me try that again this year."
That's a lot.
So right. So I was like, "Let me try it again this year." Stupid of me, stupid. I recorded or I streamed the Miami Heat versus the Boston Celtics this year, and in the middle of the game, it just blacks out. I'm like, oh, I'm like,
While you're streaming?
yeah, while I'm streaming. So they like literally shut it down in the middle of it, and that was my second copyright strike. But it was funny because a lot of people on Twitter and like they were like, "Yo, why are you streaming the NBA Finals?" And I was like, or the Eastern Conference Finals. I was like, "Oh, it'll be fine. I did it last year."
Yeah.
No, it wasn't fine.
wasn't
I
fine.
should have
That's
listened to
strike
them.
two.
Everybody was like, "Yeah, we." I was like,
So they don't take
I
down the
deserve
strikes
that.
after? Like you don't get them like removed later?
They decide when they want to take down the strikes. Like I've submitted like 2 or 3 appeals for both of them already. Like, hey, can you take this down? And I haven't received word back. It's really up to them if they want to take it down or not. And I just hate being at that one strike, like literally one more, even if it happens by accident, and I'm done.
Like what happens? Your account is banned or something?
Yeah, like they remove my account, which is why I talked about the whole YouTube thing, because that's an alternative if that happens. But I've been really careful with my uploads.
That kind of makes me want to ask a controversial question. Like,
Okay.
would you ever hop on the Kick bandwagon? Because apparently they're way less strict on like most
I
things.
heard that too. The thing with Kick is, I do want to see how long they last before hopping in. I know there's a lot of following now
Because
on
it's
Kick.
already been a little while.
It has, and I just feel like you were talking about how like Vegas was like, you know, the ones that was behind Kick, right? And
How like it's like what Stake is behind Kick, so it's a gambling. I think don't quote me on this, y'all, but I'm pretty sure that Kick is funded by Stake, which is a gambling website or something like that, which is I guess why Kick is a little more lenient, kind of flexible.
yeah, and they've been signing really big deals with other
Yeah,
streamers.
because it's like gambling is where they get their money
yeah,
from.
that
You
would
know
make
what I
sense.
mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. But then I think that's what also makes it a little bit more of like a 18 plus platform more than
Yeah,
like
people
a
can do whatever on there.
yeah, because like if you are already like allowing gambling, then how are they
Yeah.
gonna have it be for children?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
But yeah, so yeah, continue. So what do you think?
I think it's the fact also that I don't really want to start over completely. I already have a following on YouTube and on Twitch. If the Twitch one were to go out, I would just move to where my following is already a little bit more, and then just continue forth with that. With Kick, it would kind of just be like a whole reset, which isn't bad, but at the same time, I feel like I don't really want that reset.
But also, what if like you do that reset and it's like a faster growth than you have on
That's true.
Twitch, right? Because it's an older audience. It's maybe the demographic that likes your content better. Who knows? I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it is. But I'm saying like, what if you did do that because you already have the 2 strikes? So what if you kind of started that in the background,
That's true. It's not a bad idea.
you know, and then did the other one?
I'm open to experimenting with it because, like I said,
When I saw the brand deals that people were getting,
them
babes.
NBA contracts that they were giving out to like Aiden Ross and what Bruce dropped me off, like, bro, they were giving out contracts. I'm like, give me a couple of those 1,000 real quick.
those millions.
Yeah, no,
They're
they
gonna
were
know
signing
lots of money.
crazy money, crazy
So that's why
money.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely explore that option, that possibility.
Yeah. But do you think you would only do it if you got a third strike, or do you think you would do
Yes.
it like before that?
I think I would, just because it is already a lot to keep up with YouTube and Twitch, and I am incorporating a lot of what I do on Twitch onto YouTube when it comes to gaming. And to have Kick as a third, one of them would need to, preferably Twitch, because YouTube, I actually really, really mess with YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I would want that one to stay up, and I don't have any copyright strikes on there. So, I'd rather, like, if Twitch goes down, then maybe I could move Kick up and see what I can do while I do the YouTube stuff. So,
Okay. That's amazing.
yeah, it's worth exploring.
That's amazing. Is there anything else you're kind of like, oh, I want to start making TikToks.
Oh,
I want to
oh.
start doing blah.
I mean, I have been experimenting with like shorts. It's like the YouTube
Oh,
version
yeah,
of TikToks.
yeah.
Those have been bringing in a lot of my subscribers.
That's what I actually heard. I heard that like there was a TikTok on YouTube and that people pop off.
Bro, I've had a lot of videos that have done more than 3,000 views. And I got one video that's my most short right now. I think it's 389 likes and 9,000 views, something like that. So if you look at Jarrell too, he had like a 10,000 view video as well. So
On Shorts?
Yeah, on Shorts.
Okay, so suddenly I'm gonna be signing up.
You should
Y'all gonna see me on Shorts. Okay.
clip this, put it on a short, done. Easy thousands.
Y'all, okay, y'all probably don't know this about me, okay? I'm famous. I'm kidding. Like I'm not kidding. But like, okay, no. So I literally have like maybe like two like videos on TikTok, and y'all know on TikTok videos go viral so easily.
They do.
Okay, but I had like maybe one or two that actually got so many views for no reason. Okay.
I feel that.
And I have one that I think right now it's at like 2.1 million views.
Oh, wow.
Or something like
Yeah.
that. Or like something around the 2 something million.
Yeah.
And it was just me reacting to this girl's TikTok, okay? Because I was so bothered. I was so bothered by her video. And like my video like surpassed hers like by numbers, you know
That's
what I mean?
crazy.
Just
Propped you
I know,
up.
she gave me the platform.
Yeah.
I stepped on it.
Exactly.
You know, thank you, girl. And it's just like so funny to me because you realize how the short form content, as much as I love long form content, there's a reason I do podcasts. You know what
Exactly.
I mean? The short form content is still something that so many people love to see a little 20-second video, a little 10-second video.
It feeds the attention span. People are here and gone within a few seconds. Like, they love that though. They like moving, they like consuming a lot of content too. Hey, I don't know if it people love temporary, but
You know,
that's a whole other discussion.
speaking of temporary, how's your dating life going?
No, we said temporary, not non-existent. So, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Dating life, you know what? There's a lot of things I can learn with how my dating life is going right now. Like, there's a lot of patience that's involved, and I kind of have to look at it from a perspective of what I can learn from these things, from where I'm at, rather than like, oh, why haven't I found somebody yet? Or, oh, why doesn't this person see this in me? Or it's like, it's a lot of things I have to find within myself
Yeah.
so that I don't grow bitter, which I have been in the past, I'm not going to lie. And so that I can be open to when that person, or for future people who do come into my life and want to, show me love and affection and stuff like that. So right now it's a bit stagnant. I'm not saying there's people I have in mind or people I don't have in mind.
Like, are you talking to anyone right now?
Not
Okay,
like
okay.
that. Yeah. It's more of like kind of like feeling out where I am with certain people in my life. The most recent I think we talked about was a girl I used to work with.
But yeah, he's an innocent one, y'all. Okay, he's an innocent one. So nobody go taint him. Okay, but if you are, you can give them your Instagram.
Oh yeah. At world_Paz, you know, I'm learning. I'm learning a few things.
Yeah, anybody want to show him the ropes? World_Paz.
I'm willing to learn. I'm really good at adapting. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a quick learner.
Yeah.
I'm a visual learner too, also.
Yeah, he a visual learner. He a in-person learner. He like classes. He like
Yeah,
to take classes.
I'm a perfect student. Straight A's.
Sure, yeah.
GPA 4.0.
4.0. 4.0 in the human body. In biology.
Anatomy. Let's I haven't been in a relationship since because I haven't gotten into one given all the issues I've seen with the people I've been interested in.
And also, I'm gonna add this: you have grown a lot. Like ever since I met you, you have grown a lot. Cause you said this earlier, and I'm gonna touch on it again. You were heading down a path of bitterness. You know what I mean? Of thinking like, oh, it's the woman's fault, or oh, like women are this, that's not the third. When ultimately, it don't matter what you identify as, man, woman, like they, them. It really don't matter what you identify as. When it comes to dating, it's about the self
Exactly.
most of the time. Like, I'm not going to say that people don't do you wrong. Absolutely. People can do you dirty. They've done me dirty in the past. They've done you dirty. Like, people can do you dirty. But it is about how you deal with it.
How you
know what
react
I
to
mean?
it,
How
how
you react.
You can't control how somebody's gonna treat you, how they're gonna, you know, you can only do you at the end of the day.
Yep.
And that was a problem I had too. Even after my girlfriend, the people I was interested in, I wanted so bad for them to love me how I was like, how I wanted to be loved, how I was putting attention and effort into them. But it was like, that's why I was frustrating myself. I'm like here doing these mental gymnastics, like do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're supposed to, you know, love that person, not for what they can do for you, but for who they are. And they're their own person at the end of the day. You know, you just got to kind of move however they treat you and react that way.
Back from our intermission. Okay. Y'all don't need to know what happened in that intermission, but just know we didn't kiss. Okay, that's my little brother. So don't get weird about it.
Yeah. I got two sisters and she's one of them.
Okay,
so
because the
she will
first
fight you.
time we ever hung out, there a bunch of our friends, they were like, "Oh, did y'all kiss? Y'all just are y'all sick in the head?
That's how I know they didn't know me.
Y'all don't
Not
know us
that-
at all. Okay, this is like my family. What the hell wrong with you?
It's understandable though, because if you don't know somebody and you see just two strangers very well accustomed and they're like,
I
you know,
guess.
I guess if your mind goes there,
I
it's
guess, but like, I don't know. When we were like walking around the mall today and stuff like that, what did people think we were a couple? Like, I don't think so. I think we dead ass give sibling energy.
exactly.
That's
yeah,
what I'm thinking. But
I think so too.
y'all can think what you want to think, but your answer is wrong if you think we kiss. Okay. Then y'all need to go to a doctor. Okay. And if you're in America, be ready to be in debt because you're gonna need multiple doctors.
Lots.
Okay. Y'all
Lots.
sick in the head.
Insurance.
Yeah.
Not free healthcare.
No.
Your boy single. World_Paz, you know.
Y'all can holler at him.
Pretty cool
He's
dude.
grown a lot as a person. He's
I'm a diamond
continuing
in the
to
rough.
grow. I don't know if you want to share your age with them or if you want to keep that a secret.
Oh yeah, I'm like 48. Like calm 48. No, I'm just kidding. I'm 25. You know.
He's a 25-year-old man.
Yes, 25. I'm in the prime of my life.
Yeah, and you know what? It just gets better and better. Just gets better.
Fine
and
wine. Fine wine.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, other than your dating life, let's kind of segue from dating life to, are you a family man? Like, let's say you do find the girl of your dreams. Let's say you find her. You want to be married?
I do. I do
You want to
want
have
to be.
kids? Like,
yeah.
what's your goals here?
That is 100% my goal. Is I do want to get married. Again, this has changed a lot over the years because of my experiences. I kind of want to like have certain experience before a certain time so that I can be like, okay, I did kind of maneuver throughout all this.
Are you saying you want to be a hoe?
No.
oh.
No, I'm talking about just separate like romantic experiences. Like let's say I don't find the one, but it's still a person that I was able to experience certain things with, then you know that's like just another stepping stone. But I'd rather find the love of my life sooner than later. And I would like to get married. I would like to have children. And you know, it's just I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but I'm gonna get there. So
So let me ask though.
Yes.
So, and maybe this is an odd question, but how do you think that media has not influenced you? Because I know so many people who are men that they're your age and marriage is nowhere near on the table and they just want to be hoeing. Again, do what you want to do, but I feel like you're kind of the opposite of what I often see.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm not gonna say I didn't sit here and try to go through one of those phases. Like Shell was here during one of those phases. She tried to encourage it as much as he could, but
I tried to encourage it. I tried to
she's
encourage
so
it. I'm
supportive.
sorry.
I
Yeah.
love her, but
Oops, I just hit y'all. I just hit y'all.
I realized very quickly that it just wasn't me. Like it just wasn't in me to be like that.
Like, did it hurt your feelings or something?
No, it's just when I would try to pursue it, I was doing the opposite. I was repelling, whatever. And usually when that happens,
repelling.
it's when that happens naturally. It's just like, all right, I'm really not supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
And whether it was the right way to go about things or not, it's just like I realized it wasn't for me. I'm very, very. I don't know if I seem that way or not, but I am very emotional. I feel deeply and I love deeply. So I feel like if you believe in a higher power, they looking out for me. They're like, hey, yo, we know how soft and how warm, how you are. We know how
We know
nice
you're a
you are.
sensitive one.
Yeah, sensitive. We know how deeply you feel, so we don't want you to get involved into these entanglements, these, a lot of things that probably mess around with emotions without people even noticing.
Yeah.
But again, nothing against people who do, because if you can do it, you just built for it. Like I'm not built for that.
Yeah,
clearly.
you're not built for that.
Yeah, but yeah, I would say I would have to be in a relationship to be doing anything romantic at all. I would need that. Hey, we're boyfriend and girlfriend.
He's saying he can't do nothing physical with you hoes, okay, unless you are cuffed. That's what he's trying to spell out for you, okay?
And when it comes to like marriage and dating, it is the end goal for me, because I do look at my parents and I'm like, I kind of want what they have.
And you want kids?
I do want kids. I can't say when.
Children.
I do want kids at some point. If America would help and stop raising prices for everything, I'd be able to get that done way quicker.
They're not doing that.
They not. Screw you, Biden. Anyways.
I'm not American.
Not at all. But no, yeah, I do want a family. I do want kids, and I do want to live happily. A lot of things I think about when it comes to career-wise too is that I want to be able to do something that allows me to enjoy my family. Yeah. Like that's kind of why I was big on animation, but I realized how much time animation took, how much time you'd probably have to spend at the studio, how much extra time you'd have to put in outside of work, overtime. Like, it's just I'm constantly thinking about that because I know I want to enjoy my family once I'm able to grow and have a family. But that's the goal, is to have a family.
Amazing. And then, okay, now let's think about it. So you want to have a family, and you're from Florida, but are you set on finding that dream girl in Florida, or how do you feel about that?
At this point, because of my experiences, Shell knows how many times I've gone out and tried to search for people I've known, relationships with the environment I'm in here, and it just hasn't worked out. Usually, and I'll take accountability when it's for me. Like I'll be like, okay, maybe I'm on the problem in this and that. With this, it seems like it's an environmental thing. So usually, and I felt this for a while, you can't really grow as you want to if you stay in the same environment for too long. So my next step is to branch out, go live on my own, another goal of mine, or to go find maybe either new friends, new relationships, lovers in other states, other areas of the world.
Do you think you could? Yeah, I was gonna say, could you only live in America, or could you live would you move to Canada? Would you move to Europe?
I would move to Canada. I think I would need to see Europe a little more. I would like to see Canada a little more, but even what I saw was really impressive.
And I'm sorry, he knows it's a fact. I'm a good example, but everyone has said it. Toronto has baddies.
I already knew where she was going with that.
Toronto has baddies, so you could do that. Would you ever move? You've been to Asia. Would you move to Asia?
I would have to see more of Asia, I think, because Japan, I feel like I would move there, not long term though.
Okay.
Maybe I remember I was talking to you about saving up to live somewhere for a certain amount of time. That's probably what I would do for Japan. China, I don't know. There's a lot about China.
You've been to China?
I've been to Beijing.
Oh, okay.
So again, that's where my perspective comes from. But Beijing has a lot of it looks a little robotic, or not robotic, but a little like a lot of the apartments look exactly the same. Like
Okay,
they
like
cloned
cookie
this.
cutter.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that's how they are too. So I would have to see more of China. I would have to see more of Korea, but I visited Korea, Busan briefly. It was really nice. But I'm open to it. You know, I do want to start at least within the States before I think of like, you know, international. But the way me and Shell met was because I decided to branch out and try something new, go on Discord, and I met a lot of different people. So that's your sign to go branch out, get out of your comfort zone, do something you're not used to, because you can meet great people just like Shell.
Yeah, y'all. Like
And
we've been friends now for years, and I've hung out multiple times, and we plan to be friends for years, and that's all because of Discord. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I'm not saying become a Discord incel.
yeah, no, that's
You know what I
just
mean?
that's the gateway.
Yeah,
You're supposed to go from Discord to in real life,
exactly. Don't be one of those weird Discord simps. Okay.
those chronically online people.
Yeah, unless you want to send me money. Okay, unless you want to be a Discord simp and send me money or send him money,
We open to it.
well, like we'll take that. But otherwise, you're supposed to like go on there, you know, meet people with like similar interests, and then like expand, meet them in person.
Exactly.
As long as they're not creepy weirdos. Because I've actually met quite a few people from Discord. You have too, right?
Yeah. I
And
have.
how has it been other than with me?
It's been really good. Honestly,
Have you ever had like a bad experience?
I have once, but that was my fault. It was a first impression thing. But it's generally been really good.
Do I know about this?
Yeah. That's why I was like, you don't remember?
I was like, bad. I was like, what are you talking about? I know what he's talking
Yeah.
about.
But no, yeah, I have had really good experiences. Like I've met Jarrell. I've met some of Jarrell's
Which
friends.
you guys are going to meet Jarrell at some point. We've talked about him quite a few times. Jarrell is one of our Discord friends that we both met online as well. And he is just such a precious soul. Like, he's such a good person. He's so caring. He's so nice. Like, you know when you meet somebody and you just know.
Energy. He
Yeah,
has-
like
he has
the
a good
energy
energy, good
is
aura.
right. You know, yeah, he like radiates like a golden aura, like just of a great person. That's him.
Yeah.
That's him. So that's why both of us are obsessed with him. So Jarrell, if you ever see this,
Next up.
miss you, love you. I always go like this because I want to make sure I'm not hitting you guys. Because I always be hitting the mic, and then when I hit the mic, I feel like I'm abusing you. Apologies. But yeah, amazing.
It's Jarrell. I've met some people, DreamCon, conventions, you know, Texas, online. It's just branching out. You know, I'm very open to like going elsewhere to look for friends, relationships. Because you know I've been frustrated here for a while, and I feel like it's just not a me thing. It's an environment thing. Because I've been working really hard to make sure that I'm the person I want to be. You know, better every day, and you know the environment not giving back is like, oh
You win some, you lose some.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
That's why I got that tattooed on me. I have a lot of things tattooed on me, but it is what it is. I be pointing that all the time when people are telling me stuff because I'm like,
It's a mood. It really is. It's legit a mood.
that's really just how it is. Like, I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
gotta
Like, there's
take-
just some things you can't control. That's just how it
You got to
be.
take things how it, you know, roll with the punches, so to say. Like, again, you can only control what you can do for yourself. So
That's exactly it. Y'all, we're going to take a quick intermission and be right back.
good, because my leg was cramping a little bit.
I made us more tea, and I just like checked on if you guys could even hear us and see us. I'm pretty sure.
Hi. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me right now. Let's make sure that Shell can hear us. Good, right? Did you hear that? Uncomfortable face.
Yeah, I could hear that.
Oh,
But
awkward.
it's okay. It's okay. You know what? ASMR.
Secrets don't make friends either.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. Secrets don't make friends. Sharing is caring. The regular. I've also been trying to hide from you guys my under tit because this top in public gives a little under boob, which I don't mind. But for you guys, I'm like, that might be a little risque. I don't know. Even though I do make sure that this podcast is 18 plus whenever I post it, I'm not trying to be a nudist, okay? Not for free. But yeah.
Real.
So, back to you, okay? I know you went on a cruise recently.
I did, yes.
Where was it? How was it?
It was really nice. It was a cruise ship in Japan, cruising around all of Japan, starting from Tokyo, ending in Tokyo, going to specific places. Like I had mentioned, I had gone to Korea. Korea was just one of the stops.
Which,
but
by the way, shout out to my girl Ella. Okay, she's from Korea, and I love you, girl. I'm not gonna say what you taught me in Korean because I know it's swear words. But you know what? Thank you. You know what you
you.
taught me.
Thank you for
Continue.
your contribution.
Actually, I'm gonna tell you what it is. Not him, not you guys. I'm gonna cut it out.
Okay.
But yeah, she told me. What is it?
That's such a great first line for you to learn.
I know you saying that shit with a smile.
Oh my god.
I be saying that with a smile. I cut
is
that out though. Y'all don't know what I just said.
hilarious. Oh my
But she knows what I
gosh.
said, and he knows what I just said.
That's funny.
So yeah, okay.
That's really funny. But yes, it was a cruise ship in Tokyo. We got to stay in Tokyo for maybe 2.5 days, me and my family. Then we took the cruise from Tokyo to Osaka. And if you don't know the geography of Japan, Kyoto is like an hour away from Osaka. So we literally just took the bus because with the whole touring community, part of the cruise ship, the excursion people, they took us all the way to Kyoto. And it's different than Osaka and Tokyo for sure. It's a lot more traditional Japan,
I was
but
about to
it's
say,
very
is it like
beautiful.
a suburb?
It's like a lot more nature. I would say maybe like a suburb, but it's like a lot more I can't really explain.
I
A
kind of
lot
get
more
what you
natural,
mean, like
yeah.
traditional. Like
Like-
it's just not like skyscrapers and stuff.
Yeah, it's like in behind the mountains. It's a lot of trees, a lot of bamboo forest, and just the little how people, when you think of Japan, you think of those certain architecture. It's that kind of architecture, like those rooftop, the tiles. It's really nice. It's beautiful. I would literally, if there was one place I could only go if I was locked in to go anywhere internationally for the rest of my life, it would be Japan. Simply because there's a lot to do in the places I've visited, but there's also a lot that I haven't seen, and the landscape is beautiful over there. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the city and I like exploring the city, but the views over there, at least natural wise, with all the mountains, elevation, all the water, it's just so beautiful. And it was really nice. I really enjoyed it. Me and my brother, we always enjoy traveling, but we really did enjoy this one because we kind of went on a Pokemon card hunt.
By the way, his brother looks just like
He
him.
does, Jack Harlow.
Yeah,
Jack Harlow.
like they both look like Jack Harlow in different ways. Like if you put Jack Harlow, it would just be like the evolution of Jack Harlow. That's the
It's
whole
like,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, because Jack Harlow's the tallest out of all three,
That's
so it just
true.
goes. Da, da, da.
It goes me, my brother, and then Jack Harlow.
That's it.
That's real. Oh my gosh. But yes, that's me and my brother. We kind of like found a common ground. Me and my brother have a lot of similar interests. So we used to like Pokemon a lot. We were into the Pokemon cards. So here we are. He's, we're old enough to be able to go venture out on ourselves. We were hunting for Pokemon cards the entire trip.
In Japan?
Yeah.
I'm
'cause-
screaming.
Yeah, because the Japanese Pokemon cards are actually a little more valuable than the American ones. So, and
y'all
they also look
collect them?
cool. We haven't in years. We only
okay.
collected them because of the fact that we were in Japan.
Okay.
We were like, oh, this would be really cool to bring back home. And we brought a lot back home.
That's cool.
So, yeah, we took a lot of public transport too. We loved that.
Did you try any good foods?
We didn't get to because my parents have a particular taste. Well, I should
Oh,
say my
really?
dad. Yeah, like my dad, he doesn't like seafood.
Okay.
So it's like not the best place for him to go try
Yeah.
new foods. So we would end up going to a lot of the chains we would see here over there, but they were better. Like
Oh.
the KFC over there is crazy.
They have KFC?
They have KFC. They have this chicken sandwich with like a sunny side up egg inside and like the egg running, and it tastes so good. That's what I had at least.
Sounds so good.
No, it really is. And the McDonald's actually like it's some of the same stuff. Obviously, they have Japanese exclusive stuff, but it tastes like a lot more fresh.
Yeah,
Don't taste like
because the food standard is better.
exactly,
I be telling everybody.
exactly.
I be telling everybody when I came to America. Okay, your nuggets are garbage. Okay, even the Canadian nuggets, like the Canadian nuggets,
Disgusting.
taste better than the American ones because yours tastes like straight cardboard.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's very odd because I'm like, how is it just across the border and your nuggets are worse?
Americans quantity over quality, I guess.
That's
like,
really what y'all said.
sucks.
With your full chest.
legit.
Yeah. Did y'all have you ever? Because I know you've been to Japan before. Have you ever had that coin with the cheese? I keep
Cheese
seeing
coin?
people-
Is it like fried?
I don't know if it's fried, but I keep seeing people eat this big
haven't.
coin, and you bite into it, and it's a big cheese
Oh,
ball.
it looks kind of like a pancake.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I haven't tried it though. I would say I tried a lot more new foods in my first time because I was with my aunt. She also likes she's not really particular about food. We tried a lot more new foods that first time, which was like 5 years ago. This new time, we only got a few things.
There's
that we
somewhere
haven't
that's
tried.
actually on my bucket list in Japan. It's called like omurice or something like that.
Omurice?
Yeah, and it's like this like scrambled egg type thing that this guy, and it's a guy in specific that I want to go to because he has his
Okay.
own restaurant. It's like this old Japanese man.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, and you have to reserve like months in advance, and it's a whole thing. Like I've done all my research. Okay?
It's like that for a lot of places in Japan.
Yeah, I was shook. And then it's like a small little shop too, okay, that he owns. And but he's like famous globally.
Ooh, okay.
And yeah, and people like literally travel to go have his like omurice. And it's
fire.
like I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm sorry if I'm not, okay? But it's like it looks like scrambled eggs, but it's like you know when the eggs are still kind of runny scrambled eggs,
Mm-hmm.
but then the way he cooks it, it kind of becomes like a closed omelet where the inside is still runny scrambled eggs,
that
but the
sounds really
outside is like a
good.
closed omelet. And then you have like a plate of rice, and he comes and like puts it on top of the rice and then cuts it. And then it like
It
breaks
runs-
on
oh,
top
that
of your
sounds
rice.
fire. That sounds
And then they
cool.
put this like brown sauce on it. And I don't know what the sauce is, but it looks so
That sounds really good.
amazing. And I literally like told my Japanese friends about it like at home.
Yeah.
I have Japanese roommates back home, by the way. So shout out to y'all as well. Sakura and Karen, mwah, love y'all.
Fire.
But yeah, so I told them about it, and they were like, "We're going." They were
That's
like, "When you visit
fire.
Japan, we're going." I was like, "Yeah, yeah." So next time, add that to your list.
Yeah, for
Add
sure.
that to your list.
I need to add that to my
Yeah,
list as
I'm
well.
gonna text it to you. But okay, continue.
Yes, but yeah, it was really nice. Again, nature is beautiful over there. I can't even put it into words how beautiful it is. I took a lot of pictures, so I will be posting that. I like to share a lot of pictures from there, but I have a lot of content, so I like to space it out because sometimes in Instagram I'll be like, I don't really got anything to post.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to just like little by little show y'all how Japan looks like.
Yeah.
But overall, it was a really great trip. Few family issues, but we were
Oh.
good. Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna happen when you have to be so close to your family all the time. Like you're gonna argue a little bit.
Yeah, it happened pretty early, and honestly, I saw it coming, and I kind of told my mom that I saw it coming.
Who was it between?
It was actually my dad and my aunt.
Oh,
So yeah, my dad is like very
your aunt is your mom's sister.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're twins by the way, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But my aunt is like she likes to travel a certain way, and my dad likes to travel a completely different way. And also, my mom caters a lot to my dad just because that's how their relationship has been over their marriage. So a lot of the things that they were doing were kind of revolved around
Your dad.
him, yeah, and his tastes, and
That's
me.
why y'all didn't taste the food.
Exactly.
And, like, y'all didn't do the stuff. I get it now. I
exactly.
get it.
Me and my brother had seen it, and we were just like, "We'll find. We'll just roll with the punches. We can't
Yeah.
control that." But the vacation ended up getting better as we went along. My parents' family also, they were feeling a lot of the motion of the ocean on the boat. So it was rough because it was November. Usually it gets choppy over there, but I felt bad a few times too. But overall, it was really good. I always enjoy my time there. This time around, I was like in the mindset. I was like, okay, I want to talk to people there, and I want to like at least maybe come home with a number or two. I couldn't bring myself to do it, and it was because they are just so nice over there that it felt kind of wrong to just be over there to like get a number. I was just
Yeah.
like, damn, I'm kind of taking advantage of your kindness at this point. Like
Because they're just there to be friendly,
They're-
and you're just like, am
Yeah.
I misinterpreting this?
exactly, and I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? No, have a good day. Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you for your help. You're so nice.
Yeah, you're like, well, I don't know, konnichiwa.
Yeah.
Moshi moshi.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato.
But yeah, they literally do bow a lot. They're very respectful. Their culture is great. And again, I'm speaking about this from a tourist perspective. It's great to visit as a tourist. And yeah, there's just the culture over there. It's something you have to experience. If you want to travel anywhere, I recommend Japan as a vacation destination.
Amazing. So that's where you spent the most time, right? Like not in Korea and where else
Korea
did you
was
go?
very brief. It was Busan for like half of a day.
Okay. Okay.
And then everywhere else was just different parts of Japan, different islands, different parts.
So do you want to now go back to Korea for like a long period of time?
I do. I do, because it's not just Busan. It's Seoul.
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 So yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Seoul.
That's where
and-
Ella's from. My girl. My girl.
And I do want to see more of the Korean, because I don't know any other cities besides those. There's probably way more. I do want to explore more of that because their architecture is nice. They have some foods I wasn't able to try that I do want to try. You know, I'm very open to seafood. You know, I'd love to like
It's
get some
crazy.
beauty products from there, like for the skin.
Their skincare
Lord knows
is
I need it.
amazing.
Lord knows I need
and
it,
the
yeah.
price of skincare there, like buying Korean skincare in Korea, and this is from Ella who has taught me this. Like buying the Korean skincare there is so much cheaper than buying the exact same Korean skincare here because of like the import fees.
That's the same thing with Japan. I came home with a lot of things,
Mm-hmm.
duffel bags, because ain't no importing from Japan to America. No tax, no nothing. I was just.
What did you buy as your souvenirs?
I bought a lot. I bought a lot of plushes, you know, little Pokemon, little anime plushes. I also brought home some skincare too. I still have yet to try it. I did bring home a lot of snacks. I brought a lot of snacks, and I brought some little knickknacks to remember that I came. And I actually brought her a gummy.
Yeah, I was about to say, oh my gosh, I got like this cute ass curvy gummy. It's so freaking cute.
Yeah.
I literally was thinking about it. And I was like, should I freeze it? I was like, I don't know if I want to eat it because it's so cute. But then I was like, I'm like wasting it because it's a gummy. Like I'm supposed to
It's
eat it.
literally Kirby on a little platform.
Yeah.
And he either comes in like an angry face or like a happy face.
What was mine? Happy?
I think yours was. I didn't even check.
I'll check. I'll check later.
Yeah, but yeah, I brought her a gummy. I also brought some stuff for some of my other friends as well. But yeah, I brought a lot of snacks. I'm a big foodie,
Yeah.
so I brought a lot of snacks. I was like, oh,
Me too.
and I still have a lot left over. So it
There's
was
this
really
like
nice.
I don't know if it's Korean or what because it looks like it's French, but it's from Korea and it's like this snack that Ella has given me. It's like I don't know if I should describe it as a biscuit or a cookie or I don't know, but it's called kokadasu, something like that, right?
okay.
And it's so good. Like it's literally like thin but filled with this like white creamy center and you like bite it and oh my god, it tastes like a biscuit.
Yeah, I'm
with
gonna need
creamy
a
center.
hands-on demonstration. If Ella could just whip one of those up for us real quick.
It's like a box. You buy them, like you buy it.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's like a box.
really?
It's just like a box of them, and it's like, oh my god, like
That sounds fire.
I'm gonna send you photos. From
Okay,
home. Yeah,
please.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
delicious.
I
Oh my
want the
gosh.
visual.
Yeah. What was your favorite snack that you brought back?
Favorite snack? It ended up being a candy, I think, because the gummies over there were fire. Like their gummies are like on point. There was some real like it was the texture of these gummies. They were like, you know how Welch's is like kind of symbolizing fruit.
Yeah.
These were like clear and see through, so they were just already like attractive to eat. And then you
Yeah.
bite into them, and they had like juicy middle, and I was like,
The
this is
juicy
amazing.
middle is everything.
And my brother was fighting me to get some. I was like, you should have got some yourself.
You're like, sorry, sucker.
No, but we had a lot of nights in the hotel where we would just, and the cruise ship where we would just come home, try all the snacks we bought that day, and share with each other.
I'm a
and
little
eat.
disappointed you didn't film any type of food review.
I was going to.
I'm gonna ask one more question, and then we'll wrap this
Okay.
up. Okay. So, what is your like favorite music, favorite genre, favorite artists?
I'm very open when it comes to my music taste too, but I revolve a lot around. Let's see, how do I explain this? I like hip hop and I like R&B, but I do revolve around a lot around R&B. There's a lot of soul and passion behind R&B, especially older ones. I could tell you my favorite R&B artist. Still one of my favorites, not for his new stuff, but most of his old stuff is Neo. And there's just a lot of passion behind R&B music from back then that you don't really find nowadays because it's more of a mix with hip hop, and it's kind of evolved in that way. But I do miss music that has like that passion,
Like depth a little bit.
yeah, and that I can connect to a lot of emotion. I do like a lot of music that surrounds and is based off like love, just because
Lover boy.
lover boy,
Yeah.
certified lover boy.
We got a certified lover boy right here. So
No,
okay.
yeah, no, that. I think that sums it up because that could fall under a lot of different genres too. But
So like Neo's your only favorite artist?
I like Drake a lot, even though he's like more hip hop.
So if you have to give me like a top three, like I asked Nico this question during his episode because I know a few of my friends are music people. Like I feel like you're a music person, Nico's
Yeah.
a music person. So that's why I like to ask. Like, so yeah, if you had to give me like your top three artists, who would they be?
I think
Nico.
Nico is not an artist.
Nico is one of his top three.
Neo, Drake, and Blast. Shout out to Athena for putting me onto Blast because
I don't know who that is.
I don't think I had a third until I heard Blast, and I was like, he's more modern, but he's still has a lot of what I like about, you know.
Like his lyrics still have meaning and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, I like
like
that.
that.
I like that. Okay, good variety pack.
Thank you.
Okay, that's good stuff. So I guess we're gonna kind of wrap this up. Y'all got to know a lot about Paz, and you're lucky. Okay, but yeah, I'm so grateful. Thank you for being here.
Yes, of course. Thank you
Oh my
for
gosh.
being here.
No,
visiting.
this is not the last episode y'all will see of him. By the way, next time we're together, you're gonna see another episode because anytime we're together, we're gonna film an episode.
Yes.
Ultimately.
Love that.
So, yeah, is there anything else you want to tell them? Give them your Instagram one more time. Give them any of your handles, your platforms, and anything else you want to say to them before we wrap up.
Thank you. Please continue to support Shell. This is awesome. I was just grateful to be a part of it. Handle at world_Paz on Instagram, on Twitch, on Twitter. Actually, don't follow my Twitter. I'd be crazy on there. And on YouTube, it should be just straight WorldPaz, no underscore, at WorldPaz. WorldPaz, you'll probably find me. I'm the white one.
Screaming. I'm screaming.
But no, yeah, I love being on podcasts, and especially for people I really mess with. I really like Shell. And again, like she said, we're like family. So
Yeah.
it's like she can literally bring me on, ask me, yo, you want to be on an episode? I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here. So I do like talking
And I love talking as well and love talking
and
to
listening.
him.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So yeah, make sure you guys follow him on everything. Subscribe, do all the goodies. Make sure you follow me on everything and subscribe, follow, do all the goodies as well. And yeah, I guess that's another episode of the Shell and Tell Show. Ooh. Oh, by the way, if y'all didn't know, this is a good little tidbit of information. My podcast name is actually because of him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's actually because of him and our friend Tafty, who I was tweeting and I was like, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, blah blah. I was just posting about being like, what do I name my podcast? And then I think you said something, and then Tafty said, flip it and reverse it.
Yeah.
And then after I was like, ah, perfect. And so now here we
Shell and
are,
Tell
the
podcast.
Shell and Tell Show. That's what we are. And I'm extremely grateful because this title wouldn't even exist without you.
It's so awesome. Thank
So,
you. I
thank
appreciate
you.
it. I love what it has become.
Yeah,
I
it's-
like the little jingle at the beginning. Shell and Tell, a podcast where you talk to Shell.
The fact you even remember it.
No,
Are
I
you
was like,
kidding
that's
me?
so catchy. I love it.
Oh my gosh, he remembers it. I literally came up with that just like randomly one
It's
day.
so good. It's
and
so
I was
good.
like, oof. And I had my roomie Carol help me record it and
Oh,
play it.
that's
She played
cool.
the ukulele for me.
Oh, that's so
and then I just
fun.
like was singing that one day. And I was
Perfect,
like, yeah.
perfect.
So
I
it
love
was
it.
just a fun time. So I can't believe you remembered it.
Of course.
Then
of
that means that the
course.
jingle's doing what it needs
Yes,
to do. That means I
exactly.
picked a good jingle.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. So yeah, cheers to that. Oh my gosh. Tink. So yeah, oh my gosh. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for being
Thank
here.
you.
And I guess we'll talk to you guys later. Okay.
See you soon.
Peace. Bye.